Hey you guys, it's me Kai, so I'm back with another video. I hope life is treating you guys well. I don't know what it is that kind of made me want to post a makeup tutorial, but I actually did, and I think it looks beautiful. And I can't wait to share with you guys what I did to make this look. My skin is still hyperpigmented, but I've had a recent bout of success where my breakouts have significantly slowed down. Right now I have like 11 breakouts on my face, which is better than 40, which is what I've been rocking for several years on average. So I think if I can really continue to keep it slow, my skin will finally start to get better. But in the meantime, I've noticed that my skin's already looking brighter and all the jazz. That's another video. But I'm happy to be back, you guys. I'm actually gonna be transforming this space into a video room. I just wanna have the right setting and all this stuff. I don't like, that's a whole nother story. I'll talk about that later. One of the things that I did in this video that I thought was pretty nifty, for me anyway, is I have red undertone, and as you can see, I also have a cold, as you can hear, but I'm using a yellow base foundation that I was able to manipulate using a super red translucent powder, which I freaking love, and I'm about to go stock up on this because this is gold. So that really made the foundation more palatable on my skin, which is also exciting because then I think I have the opportunity to consider a lot of other brands, because as you know, if you have red undertone, there are tons of foundations out there that we can't try because it's not red enough. Rosy, not good enough. I need red, you feel me? Not rose. I'm not pink. Red. Talk to me down in the comments below. How have you guys been? If any of you are still watching me from way back in the day. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Glad to be back. I'm going to prime my face today. I don't normally prime my face, but it's because I've gotten lazy. I'm going to get back into these things. I'm going to try slowly but surely. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty primer. I don't know if I need to shake it or not, but I'm going to shake it. 1 pump. 1.5 pump. Feeling a little bit more confident about 1.5 pumps. I like that this foundation feels semi-tacky on the skin. So I feel like that tackiness, I don't know, I feel like it helps aid in the foundation just staying on your face better. That's what's happening in here. That's what's happening in this site. This is the Clarisonic Mia Smart. I think it's the Mia Smart 2. And I'm going to be using the makeup head brush. And I'm going to go ahead and use that to settle my primer in. So now I've applied my primer, and actually that took under a minute for me to apply. I'm going to go ahead, and I have extra primer, so 1.5 pumps clearly was overkill. So I'm just going to put a little extra on my nose. Next I'm going to go ahead and apply the Nars foundation. So this color is New Orleans. You know what I don't like? It's so liquidy that when I shake it, the foundation actually just spills out. Is that normal, you guys? Let me know if that's defective, because I'm not really here for it. I don't care for it. And then if you don't shake it, I know that's nasty, whatever. It's mine. Then if you don't shake it, it comes out watery. What is this? And it's my first time using it, so I don't know if this is not the norm or if this is normal. So whatever, so let me know, you guys. So I think what I'm going to do, because it seems too watery. And when I tried it in the store, I don't recall this being a problem. But I do remember, I think it dries fast, if I remember. So I'm going to go ahead and again, just start. So sorry to step away for a second. So you guys can see the gold undertone versus the red undertone. how it doesn't match. Let's see if I can bring it down a notch, make it match.
And just for reference, here's a picture of me wearing the same foundation under different lighting in the actual Sephora store. I think this gives you a better visual of the actual contrast that I'm working with.
I ended up getting Beauty Bakerie's setting powder, and this one is in the color brown. And you know, at my Ulta, I think it was Ulta, yeah, I was at Ulta when I saw it. There weren't really any samples or anything like that I could try, but I'm actually so glad I picked this up because it's actually exactly what I was looking for. Something that was more red or orange base to help maybe tone down some of the golden going on here. I went online and I read the reviews. For the most part, people really like it, but the complaint was that, oh, it's a little too red, a little too red. And I'm like, what? That sounds amazing. So let's go ahead and try it out. And you can see that's what it looks like. It doesn't help that I'm sitting in front of a window and it's blowing the powder everywhere as I apply it. Okay, I'm gonna squeeze my brush a little bit just to make it a little bit more dense. I'm trying my best to actually exhale so I don't inhale powder. All right, what do you guys think? You guys, I really think that this toned down the foundation. I think it toned down the yellowness of the foundation. It looks better in the camera as far as what I can see the contrast. Now my neck just looks so dang shiny, so let me go ahead and tone that down with whatever powder is left over. I don't normally powder my neck, just so you know. Every day when I'm going to work, the last thing that I'm going to do is powder my neck or get my clothes dirty. No, ma'am. And bringing it down to the neck helps. I'd rather bring translucent powder down to my neck. Wow, you guys, this is red. Shut up. Shut up. No, keep talking. But shut up, though. You guys, at least from what I'm seeing, it's looking great. I really hope the camera doesn't tell me something else later when I upload this. But I think that works. I think Beauty Bakerie, I'm going to tell you right now, just by looking at this color and seeing how red it is, please do not discontinue it, okay? You know,
don't discontinue it. Us red undertone chicks need this. You guys, if you have a red undertone, this is really what you need in your life. I'm telling you right now.
I got the Anastasia Beverly Hills, what is this? Their bronzer powder in Mahogany. So I wanted to give it a try. Whew, thank you, Lord. I don't know, you guys. So I see that it has given me a little bit of a contour, which I appreciate. I can even see into the camera. I don't see anything in person. I don't see anything in person. I don't know if this is the darkest color that they have. This is not for me. Or I don't know how to use bronzer. You guys, I've been out of the makeup game for so long. All my stuff is outdated. Who remembers Everyday Minerals? Who remembers Ben Nye? Guys, she is behind. This was the darkest shade that they had in my store. If they happen to have a darker one, I would be very interested in trying it, or maybe I'm missing something. I'm not sure. I'm gonna just, this might get returned. I'm feeling a little disappointed about that. Moving on, I bought a new concealer. I got the Colourpop concealer. This one is Dark 48. So here's the concealer right here. And since I don't know if this blends or dries fast or not, I'm gonna go ahead and blend it in first before moving on to the next eye. Okay, and there's my Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe. I don't really know if this does anything, but I use it because I have it and it was really cheap. It was like $7, which is pretty nifty. Okay, I don't know if the Beauty Blender is doing anything. Or maybe I put too much water on it. I need something else to blend it. That was a fail. Let me try this one. So that was a much better way to blend it, you guys. Alright, so I didn't blend it out right the first time. I put too much product. Man, I'm totally out of practice, huh? Let me just put a lot less and then just bring it down a little bit and see, because I don't want to apply color back where I left it. But initial impressions, this is a really nice thick concealer. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Alright, so I'm going to be doing my brows. I'm going to be using my Anastasia. I forgot what I was going to say. I'm going to use my Anastasia brow pomade. This one is in Ebony. It's the darkest shade that they have. I like Ebony. And then the one before that too. I like chocolate as well. I'm going to go ahead and just define underneath a little bit. I'm just going to go ahead and use the same concealer as before, which is the Anastasia, or excuse me, the Colourpop one, which I've already really quite like. I did not use it at first, you guys. You saw the mess up, but very nice. But now I'm going to go ahead and line my lips, and I'm going to be lining it with Currant lip liner by my one and only, my beloved MAC. So I've lined my lip. I'm going to bring it in just a little bit. This is Cathedral by Kat Von D. Small, because it's a sample size that I got. It's a beautiful color. Ooh, it's gorgeous. This color is a whole mood, you guys. It's lovely. I'm going to darken the outer lip just a little bit more. So I don't have a pink gloss, you guys. In fact, I have like no glosses since I haven't been doing my makeup like that anymore. So I'm just going to go ahead and rock my Fenty Beauty. This is the Fenty Glow, the Gloss Bomb. Alright, that gives me a really nice shine. I didn't want to use this one because the color takes away a little bit from the pinkiness of it all, but it still looks really, really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara. This is the one I got in the haul. This is Nars Climax. It's Explicit Black. That gives the little me, wow. Wow. Alright, that gives me, because you guys, I don't have a lot of lashes. They're medium density and they're very short and they're beautifully curly, but my lashes have very little like length. They're not really noticeable. And let's not even talk about my bottom lashes because I don't think I have any. You guys see that? So what I'm going to do is very, very lightly, no wing, just line my lower lash line to add just a little bit more drama to my eye area. This one is the waterproof liquid eyeliner in Trooper. Do I want to use waterproof? I guess all I have right now is waterproof, so I'm going to go ahead and just use this one. There it goes. And lightly line my upper lash line. So you guys, how have you been? Like, you guys have babies and more babies, get promoted, you guys move places. You know, how are things in your lives? I hope you guys are doing really, really exceptionally well, man. Seriously. I know you heard that. That's my son. I blinked and messed up. Alright, who am I? I want to deepen this contour, I guess, in my face a lot more. So I'm going to go to my handy dandy, ooh, which one is this one? It's either Sketch or Blunt. It's not Blunt. Sketch, Sketched, or shoot. I'll tell you the name. I've forgotten what it is. This must be Sketch. It's either Sketch or Film Noir. See, that's better as far as contour I'm looking for. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and put on some blush. I've completely run out of my Raisin blush by MAC. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Juvia's blush palette. This is the Saharan Blush Volume 1. This is the color Neo that I'm going to be using. With this blush, I've found that it's incredibly pigmented, and even though I don't always see it immediately in person when I'm looking at my mirror, if I apply too much, it really does show up in pictures heavily. So I'm just going to leave it as lightly as it is now. You know, there's not really much else for me to do to this look. I am going to just blend out a little bit. Alright, so I'm just putting a little bit of powder to smooth out anything else. I'll go ahead and highlight my face using a color from the blush palette as well, because, you know, it's weird. I like palettes because they have tons of colors, but I also don't like palettes because I never use everything in it. So that's why I like singles, except singles are a pain to travel with. So therein lies the dilemma, right? But anyway, I think for highlight, I'm going to go ahead and use Zara from this palette to highlight. I'll just 1, 2, 3, and then just, you know, I do have a breakout going on right now, so I don't know if I want to put too much highlight on my face. Usually highlight as much anymore, especially since, look, there's a tuft of hair here that I just cover over. So, I don't even really know how to do this. I've got a bulbous nose. I mean, putting a dot on a bulbous nose doesn't do anything except accentuate a dot on a bulbous nose. I guess I'll contour my nose. I'm going to go ahead and use this again and see if maybe I can
contour your nose with this.
Oh no, what color is that?
Look. Look.
Oh, that's dark chocolate. You know, that could work.
Yeah. You could use dark chocolate.
Right, you guys, that is the completed look. Thanks for hanging in with me. I'm rusty. I haven't filmed in a long time. But, yeah, love the look, love the outcomes, and as always, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe and support a girl. Bye.